dare he? How dare he?
The family breaks its silence. The biggest Hey Dad bombshell. Who she is and what she's about to say will change television history. Good evening. The Hey Dad scandal is about to take a very dramatic twist. Tonight, the niece of actor Robert Hughes outlines damaging allegations against the former TV star. In this exclusive interview with Linda Kincaid, Melinda O'Donnell breaks her silence and finally tells all.
He'd give you a hug. His hands would wander.
Where would he touch you?
My breasts. And other private areas.
What he's done is unforgivable?
To me, yes. He's a sick individual. He needs to be stopped.
Just a child, alone in the bedroom with this man.
Where were you when he tried to give you a massage?
On his bed, in his bedroom.
Robert Hughes is her uncle, a man Melinda O'Donnell should have been able to trust.
What was he like? Was he like most uncles?
On the surface, yes. Appeared that way. Other things would be going on people didn't know about.
Were you close to his kids?
His daughter, yes. We were closest in age, so I was involved with his family a bit more. So I would go on family holidays or spend time over at his house.
Are you still close with his daughter?
Not at all.
Did she know what was going on?
To some extent, I believe she did. I did have conversation with her.
What did you ever say to her?
I told her not to leave me alone with him. I asked her never to leave me in a room with him.
And when you raised this with her, she brushed it off?
Yeah.
What did she say?
That's just my dad. That's how he is. He's very affectionate.
This alleged abuse was happening when Robert Hughes was one of Australia's most loved TV dads, the star of a #1 show at the time. He acted the part of a lovable, trusting dad with a wholesome family.
Cut this out. Look, you scoot. I'm sure you've got homework to do.
All right.
Why is it that you're now going public with this?
I believe people need to know that it's more than just Hey Dad, more than just the show.
How old were you when you first started this abuse?
I couldn't even give you an age, as long as I remember.
Were you 9 or 10, 8?
Yes.
About 8 years old? How long did this abuse go on for?
Many years, till I was in my teens.
Was he sneaky? Describe what he was like.
Very sneaky. He would try and disguise it, so I guess if anyone ever did think something looked odd, that maybe he'd be able to excuse it by saying I was just tickling her.
When he would come over to your house, where would you be alone?
He would make use of any situation, if we were even swimming in the pool, just walking past each other in a hallway, or he'd just take advantage of any moment he could.
So if you were in a swimming pool, what would he do?
He would touch, so no one could see.
And if he passed you in a hallway, what happened?
Again, make an excuse to touch.
And what would you do?
Freeze, in fear.
So at these particular times when he would come over to have a swim,
When my mother wasn't home.
did he ever try to undress you?
Yes.
What did he try to do?
He would give me a massage, and he'd try and get me to take my top off, my bra off.
Where were you when he tried to give you a massage?
On his bed, in his bedroom.
So what would he be saying to you?
He would try and convince you that he was just trying to give you a massage. I knew better. He'd just say, "I'll take your top off."
How would he say it? Would he joke about it?
No, just blasé. Very matter of fact.
Like this was normal?
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like you had to do what he was telling you to do?
You're frozen in fear. You don't... it's very hard to speak up.
How did you come to be in his bedroom on his bed?
He suggested to go and watch a movie. And he would say to watch in his room.
Did you hesitate?
Of course.
Why did you go?
We were alone. I had no idea what would happen if I spoke out. I was scared.
How many times did it happen?
Many occasions. Throughout my childhood.
Did he ever expose himself to you?
Yes.
Where were you when this happened?
He was in my bedroom. Getting changed.
What did you see?
Him standing there. Naked.
In your bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
What was he doing?
Well, he would probably say he was getting changed.
And what was he actually doing?
Standing in front of the mirror, looking at himself naked, touching himself, waiting for me to come back into the room.
Do you think your family knew what was happening?
Not at the time, no. It was very well hidden.
It was your secret?
Yep.
So was anyone ever home when he abused you?
Yes.
How did he keep it quiet?
Because he would take advantage of opportunities. There's always moments when not everybody's watching everyone.
Did you ever say to him, stop it?
There was one time I spoke out when I was older.
What did you say?
He was touching me and he asked if I liked it. And I said no. But he didn't stop. It's the only time I got the courage to say no. And he didn't even respect that. Sorry. You feel like you finally got the courage to stop him, and it didn't matter. And didn't stop him.
He just kept going.
Until the situation, he had to leave.